What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Alright guys, I'm starting my journey. I've been doing this for a couple days. I just haven't made a video about it. So AFK Journey 2 is in beta. I'm having a blast personally playing this game. So I want to kind of introduce it to you guys if those who are interested want to try it out. I think it's worth a try. If you have any idea what Lilith Games is or have played AFK Arena, you guys are probably going to feel right at home with a twist. It's an actual, somewhat of an open world RPG with a gacha element, role-playing games incorporated with beautiful graphics and a large world to explore. So this is one of those games that I highly recommend if you are going to jump into, save a little bit of time, and get ready to read a story that is superb with some great graphics. So let's talk about the system. So you guys can see here it's an open world, and it is available on PC or available on mobile. Now, in order to even play this, you do need to, at the very least, have a mobile beta setup going before you can actually even try. So jump in there, do that, set up an email, etc. And then if you want to download the PC version, you guys can go ahead and do that as well and try it this way. So I'm currently playing the PC version. And so I can show you guys real quick what it's all about. So you guys can see here, there's a map. The map is divided into different areas. And as you progress further and further into the game, you unlock more maps by defeating these elite mobs right over here. There are quests, you guys can see here, that are in question marks and exclamation points. There are waypoints, which means you can travel faster through time, so you don't have to travel by foot the whole way. There are dungeons, there are secrets, and a lot more to discover. The characters are in fact from the AFK Arena world, so if you again have played those games, you're going to feel right at home. I can show you guys a few of the characters here. So the resonating hall is what holds your characters. You guys can see here, as usual, there is the different factions available. There are artifacts and equipment you can put. The equipment system is actually really cool because instead of putting it on each character, you actually put it on the class, and the class gets to take advantage of it no matter where they are or who they are. As long as they are a rogue, for example, they will get this equipment on them. If they are support, anyone who's a support will get this equipment, etc., etc. So I love that system. And not to mention, there's obviously Hands of Resonance and Resonance Heroes. Resonance Heroes essentially can be used as well, but they are 10 levels below, or sorry, they're the same level as the lowest character in your Hand of Resonance. So in this case, my 40 level will be everybody else. This happens fairly quickly, allowing you to kind of experiment and explore different characters. Right now, the designs of the characters are done really well. They do look exactly and feel exactly like the characters from the AFK world. If you have not played AFK Arena, I highly recommend you go give it a try. So for example, there's the Greyborn, Marksman, Physical, and Range 5. You guys can see here, Marksman equipment is 25, gives you the level, their power, as well as what skills they have under their belt. So a lot of team building, a lot of different characters, and many different factions to work with. There's also a guild mechanic here. I'm still kind of waiting to join a guild. I haven't really had a chance to even apply to many. So let's just quickly do a few applications just in case, and then we'll see what happens. I might even make my own. Again, there's artifact system here. This is the main character. You get to choose who you want it to be. And then I have only 2 artifacts right now, but there's a few here. Artifacts help you through the battles, and you guys will jump into a battle right now. You guys can kind of see the different various battle modes as well too. There is Dream Realm, which is fighting a boss. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. You guys can see kind of what the boss looks like. So there's different bosses that do different things. They give different rewards, etc. There's a ranking system as well too. You guys can see here I'm 167 versus Eco T, which is number 1. There is right here which you can trade stuff in depending on how much currency you've got, and then of course right here you can see the different bosses that can pop up, including what they do and what they're all about. So let's jump into a battle here. I'll show you guys kind of what this is and how this works. So your formation is going to be as follows. You can set it up however you want. There's going to be front line, there's going to be back line. Of course, you want to put the back line where they're supposed to go, which is back here, so they can do their damage. Let's put in this and take her away and put in another DPS down here. And then you guys can see here I have more Graveborn. You guys can see the faction right here, 14% HP. 14% attack, 14% HP. The more Graveborn I have, the better. Obviously, I have 2 and 2 though, faction-wise. And then the artifact here, you can choose restores HP, or here increases attack speed. In this case, I don't have a healer. I'm going to try it with that one and see how it goes. So you guys can see here, the battle is very smooth. Now, on mobile, I find it's actually a lot nicer. PC is still in beta. Especially full screen mode that I'm playing right now, it is in fact still in beta. You guys can see this boss hits really freaking hard, so even sometimes having a healer is kind of useless, but this is considered the end game bosses for you that you trial with, right? So you guys can see here, did an ultimate, summoned a mob there to help out. He's getting wrecked too, and as you guys can see here, this boss is no joke. Just destroyed my whole team. But you get a ranking for the points that you made, and then you move on, right? There you guys go. Ranking new position, 11. Okay, so I got myself a little bit more rewards there for getting that done. So there's one system right there. There's also arena system right here. You guys can see how arena works in a second. So if I continue here, pick an enemy to fight. So let's just choose, I don't know, let's choose this guy. Okay, now arena mode is the same way, the same setup as regular mode here, like in terms of normal arenas. So there are different things like these little elements here that block you from advancing. So you like your units essentially have to go around to get to this boss or to this mob. So and the same thing will go for mine, of course, unless I have a ranged DPS that can shoot through the wall. As you can see, they have a healer there, so they're healing. I'm going to try to out DPS them. There's my tank giving everybody a shield. That's kind of what I depend on for the most part, and my artifact, of course. And you can turn animations off, by the way. You don't have to watch them every single time. There you go. He's summoned the same thing as mine. So he's got one left. There you go. Kill that off. So, of course, Arena is going to be fairly heavy on whaling. There are whales. There are going to be free-to-play as well, too. So there's a PvP arena. Now I'm going to show you guys the map real quick as well, too. So you guys get a look and feel of how this is. So mobs are going to be on the screen. You guys can see. If they're weaker mobs, you can just instantly kill them. So you're not worrying about having to... you can check out other players as well. It kind of has an MMO feel in that regard. But yeah, if the mobs are easy, you can just instantly kill them. But then there's something called tactical drills, which essentially allow you to use use specific heroes to do certain tactics in order to get yourself resources. So for example, in this one, if only one hero is deployed in the front, enemies might gang up on them and they'll be instantly defeated. It kind of tells you can deploy multiple heroes in the front to tank damage and extend the battle roll. You can tap the arrow icons to view the targets who are targeting them. So here, we have 3 heroes, right? You put one here, you guys can see they're splitting up the damage right now, right? So there and there, half and half. So if you get in battle here, now your heroes are not taking as much damage. So that's kind of the point of these drills, is kind of teach you the game mechanics and at the same time give you rewards for completing them. Granny, let's do Granny's move here. There we go. Do his move so we get a shield for everybody. And then we'll try to kill this guy off here. There we go. Nice and easy, simple tactical drill. You get this done, you get yourself some rewards, right? So there's the rewards right there. And then you get to keep going through the map and collect yourself some treasure chests along the way. Now, as you continue exploring here, you're going to see additional things like gold. You're going to see yourself items like this right here, which allow you to increase your levels and then break through to get to another level. You can see all the quests you have. So there's story quests, there's side quests. The story quests are done with this red marker, and the blue marker is done as your side quest. So these are all the quests within the region that you're in. Make sure to do those because you actually get a lot of resources, especially as free to play. If you're planning to not spend it all in this game when it comes out and do plan to play it, this is going to be a major part of the game that is completing all of your side quests. And make sure you're exploring throughout the entire map because there's so many hidden treasures in various little nooks and crannies that you can find, and little quests and puzzles like this right here. You guys can see this mob's gonna die right there. See, I just found that little exploration section, and from there you get yourself tokens to summon, you get yourself gold, EXP battle tomes, hero essences, and elder staff, which is a piece of gear, and then you can equip that on your heroes, of course, and get better equipment and get better power going through. So the game overall is very polished for a beta game. I know it's been in beta for quite some time, and this is how the item system works. So you have an idol system here that you can collect treasures, and as you collect treasures, you can get yourself a lot of resources, and while you're doing that, you can actually battle to increase the level of your idol as well as collect different rewards through the idol system. So for example, here I'm battling level 39, which is going to help me push to the next level, allowing me to get more resources through the idol system as well as collect resources like summoning tickets, getting myself letters, which is essentially summoning tickets, getting yourself crystals, getting yourself resources for leveling and advancing your troops. So this is a very important part. Now this continues to grow as you play the game more and more. So it's very important that you guys actually explore the regions, continue doing the storyline in order to increase your idol output, giving you a lot more resources to play through the game and level up your characters and advance further. All right, so that's what I want to cover. Let's talk about the other stuff. A big part of this is obviously going to be the gacha system, right? A lot of people are going to ask about it. So let me show you guys. I did save a little bit of summons here. So we'll talk a little bit about the Emporium, or sorry, the Mystical House and what it's all about. So the Emporium here is going to be just this general store. You can go through this and buy certain things based on the guild, arena store, dream store, etc. We kind of saw this earlier with the dream store, right? And then friendship points, right? As you go through this game, you'll probably accumulate a few friends. Use those tokens, of course, to get yourself some equipment and gear. Mystic Collection is going to be all of your VIP stuff and every bonus that you have currently going on. So that's currently just going to show you some AFK rewards, and we'll talk about AFK shortly. The mail, of course, is going to be your mailbox. You guys can see some things that are happening here, compensation surveys, patch notes, etc. And then last twilight here is going to be everything that's available for you through the story. These little shards are called Twilight Shards. So as you collect them, you're going to be able to complete these memories and get additional items and stats. And then Noble Tavern is your summoning section. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys real quick how the summoning works. You guys can click here, right? Choose your desired hero, let your wish come true. So this is going to be a hero wish list. You can set that up however you want. You guys can see I only have 2 tokens, but I do have epic recruitment. So, and I've set up Graveborn because I love Graveborn setups. So we're going to go ahead and start summoning. You guys can see how this works in the animation itself. So she goes out, throws all the letters out there, and then from here, you guys can see what you get based on the beams that pop out. You guys can see in the wilderness, beams, there you go. I've got purples and greens and 1 blue. So we'll see what we get here. So no epics. There's 4 acorns for that one. 1 acorn there. And these are used to supplement as dupes, okay? So there's Niru, this is one of the Graveborns that I wanted. There's another Seth. I've got a few of those already. There's another Valen. Got a few of him as well too. You get him early on. You push him to legendary status. Not legendary. Sorry, I think it's the one past epic. So there you go. We got a few summons there. A couple dupes. Let's go with another recruit here. No epics again. Okay. So back to getting ourselves another. So that was it for the summons. You guys want to see how the system works, right? So there's Lucius, or Lucius. There's Odie. Man, a lot of little acorn guys. Okay, so we got 2 epics there. And then when you get these epics, okay, we won't be able to recruit this, so let's go back. So when you get these epics, you go to your hero section, the Resonating Hall. And then right here, you guys, if you have enough dupes, of course, you guys can actually level them up. First off, let's level him up because he needs to get to 50. So everyone's on the same page. And then we can pass that level 50 mark. But right here, you guys can see the dupes, right? So I need 3 to ascend to Epic Plus. I don't have that, so that's fine. And then from here, you need another 1 more here, all right? So there you guys go. I just want to show you guys a quick breakdown. So it is available now, AFK Journey 2. Feel free to download it on mobile. Connect it to your PC once you get game running, and you guys can jump in and start playing the beta as well. This is Payne. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.